Wow, it's Terrence Gangster Williams, aka OG Giggity. We're going to talk about this Magnolia and Calliope beef. There was something real big in New Orleans. This thing was so big, we had homies in Angola, WCI, Winfield, DCI, all over taking sides. Now, back in 93, the Magnolia and the Calliope was together. We was a team. If it was beef and I couldn't catch the person, he went in the Calliope handled it for me. And if it was beef and the Calliope couldn't catch the person, then the hot boys handled it for them. Well, in 1996, a cross was strong. The Calliope thought we did something when we didn't do something, and they struck first. They drew blood. They hit Mosquito. Now, here's the thing. I knew something wasn't right because the night before they hit Mosquito, I was back there. So I'm back there in a GS300 Lexus, white at the top, the gray at the bottom. And the colonel back there, Randall, I know how he is. He's the type of person that if he cool with you, that he's not going to play a part in you getting killed. But he going to let the little homie still crush you if he have to. So now, it was 3 of these homeboys that was out there this particular night. All 3 of them still alive. So we sitting down, we across the street from this store. And one of the boys complained about somebody selling drugs, whatever the case may be. So Randall leave. Now, mind you, I don't trust nobody back there but Randall. So now I'm kind of stuck. I don't know what made me. I just stayed back there for a while. But I heard a payphone ring across the street. So it was a few people still going to the 24-hour store at the window. And we all walk across the street, me and the 3 guys. One of the guys jumped on a payphone. And he like, you know, that person be on the phone that they playing like, yeah, huh? Oh, yeah, for real? Does it sound like it's just a fake conversation? So in my mind, I'm like, yeah, something going down. Well, I missed a part. One of the younger person that was with them, he was sitting on this like this. Somebody had took a grocery basket and had it in a project, but he had it laying on the ground, and he was sitting on it, and he like looked up at his partner, like give him the eye, like, what's up? So I caught it, right? And I'm like, is they trying to bring me a move? So when we go across the street, when one of them get on a payphone, I was like, hey, yo, call this number for me on 3-way. No, I missed the part. One was on the phone, and they had 2 payphones out there this particular night. So I went to grab that phone, like, oh, man, no, that phone broke. No, you can't use that phone. I get off it. Because now I'm about to make a call to let one of the people know, hey, I'm out here with such. So, you know, just like, yeah, I'm just chilling out here with such. I'm just going to call these 3 names. So if something happens, y'all know it's these 3 out here. Come see about them. So, they tell me that phone broke. I'm like, all right. So now the guy on the other phone, like, he talking. So I say, hey, man, give me a 3-way. He tell his people, if y'all got 3-way? Oh, no, dog, they don't have 3-way. Man, it's the late night. Everybody got 3-way. I said, oh, man, it's going down. And now, mind you, I don't have a gun on me. I'm like, oh, man, I forgot my money. So I play it off, and I jog back across the street to the car. But I jump in that car and mash out. Like the next day or 2 days later, they killed my best friend Mosquito back there. They struck blood. They struck first. And from there, it was up. It was on, you know. It was on from there. But they would come through the Magnolia, but we never, like, took pop shots at one another. Because we already knew that if you come and shoot long distance and take pop shot, you know what time it was. You know, I remember one time they just totally disrespected Magnolia. Them fools came back there and know you, about 5 or 6 cars deep. Excuse me. 5 or 6 cars deep in a block party, stuck in traffic. Hot Beezel out there, got a gun, up. About to walk to the car and get to working, right? The big homie stopped and nah, chill out. So I'm at home chilling. I get the call. Yo, boys at the Yo came to the Magnolia. I'm like, what? It's not on the news? Ain't nothing going. We not to talk to the city right now? No. So I get up, get to 223, come back to the Magnolia. What happened? Man, I was about to hit, but big boy told me to chill. I'm looking at him like, he told you to chill? Man, you tripping. Like, man, I literally had tears in my eyes because I feel like that Yo made a statement. Them boys came in our project, stuck in traffic and nothing happened to them, they feel like they could just do what they want to, just disrespect us like that. Man, we supposed to make the news, you know. So, right after that, they come back in Magnolia at a block party. So in my mind, I'm like, you know what? If they come through this long driveway, they car park back in the back. So one of the homies was shot in the air. They ran back to the back. Another homie came out the hallway. He had a SKS with a 75-round drum, but the drum wasn't all the way in. Then the other homie jumped out the hallway with the 223 and with the let loose, skint one of them on the side. But I ain't gonna lie, boy, he went out like a gang. He up his two things. He was hitting back at the hallway. So word got back to the big dog. They was at a comedy jam show. Word got back to the big dog that it was gangster in them that tried to hit one of their people. And now they like, oh, gangster got to go. First of all, how you gonna say it was gangster them and you ain't see who it was that was shooting? And secondly, I already had pledged to lead to my gun back then. If I pull it, I'm gonna make sure I get my man. So the homies that got at them dudes didn't get their man. So anyway, now the rumor around that I try to hit this certain guy. Now mind you, I'm riding around with the SKS with the 2 clips taped on it, and I'm in a certain car. It was an SUV, it was an Astra van. And, yo, to this day, I still be like, wow, but I'd have did that. I pull up on side of the guy at the Calliope. He was in a white Audi, pearl white Audi. And he telling people I tried to shoot him and how he did this. Now, mind him in the back, so I could just slide the door back and just work, right? We had the red light. But two things. I didn't want to bring heat on one of the homies' Astra van because the Astra van wasn't stolen. It was in his name and it's broad daylight. And I just didn't want to take the chance of working. Somebody see the license plate and get back to him, and then he had to make a decision. I wasn't ready for that back then, you know. So the boy at the Calliope, they escaped me that day. And I'm talking about, I'm right, like we side by side of the red light. You know, he got away. So after that, them boys found out where my grandfather was living at, and somebody called and they went downtown, pulled up some other brother outside, and they went to hitting at him. He hit the ground, and they was like, oh, we killed his brother, we got his brother. All while they missed my little brother. The bullet went through the trunk of the car, went to the back seat, hit my mother in the back and her shoulder back here. At this time, I'm in Des Moines, Iowa, chilling about to go in the club. I get a beat. What? Oh, yeah? I mean, I'm about to go crush everything in you. I'm ticked off, right? But in my mind, I'm like, okay, you got to calm down because the city already know that your mother done got hit. It's going to be pandemonium. You got to be careful. You got to take your time. So as I'm riding back on this Greyhound bus, I start to think, I get myself together. I got to be calculated with this stuff because I don't need to go to Angola and get no death penalty. So as I'm riding, you know, calming down, trying to put it all together, they had sent word the next day. They said, yo, tell him you made a mistake. We weren't trying to hit his mother, but we were trying to kill his little brother. I was like, boy, they bold. You know, the boy got some kahunas to send word like that. And I told my brother, one of my brothers, do not go around the Calliope. He went around the Calliope in my QX4 Infinity SUV. They hit that up. They hit one of my partners in the car, hit one of my brothers up. I said, man, I told you don't go around that, yo. I'm the only one in the city with this ride, so they know the ride. You were tripping. So, you know, the Calliope was, you know, they was cutting up. Now, I know you all wondering, well, what you did or what y'all did. How did y'all retaliate? Stay tuned. I'm out of here.